Welcome to PhillipCapital Weekly Market Watch. I'm Alice, Global Market Specialist in PhillipSecurities Global Markets. For this week's episode of Market Watch, we will have a brief review on recent movements in U.S. stocks and talk about the Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation held in China. Let's look at U.S. first. For the economic aspect, U.S. retail sales increased 0.5% April from March, which is faster than March. And U.S. industrial production shot up 1% in April from March, biggest gain since February 2014. The good retail and industrial data suggested that the U.S. economy might have improved in the second quarter, although the economy grew at a sluggish pace of 0.7% in the first quarter. In addition, according to the U.S. Department of Labor report, non-farm payrolls grew by 211,000, far beyond expectations, while the unemployment rate fell to 4.4%, its lowest for the past 10 years. The strong employment data indicates that there's high probability for the Fed to raise interest rate this June. And the Fed's latest meeting minutes seem to further confirm the possibility. The minutes showed that most policymakers at the meeting judged it would soon be appropriate to raise interest rates again, and the economic slowdown is transitory. Despite some Fed officials being concerned about the recent weakness in inflation, and the Fed also agreed to trim the $4.5 trillion balance sheet. For the U.S. stock market, the political uncertainties had resulted in heightened volatility. Due to media reports on Trump interfering with the FBI investigation and the fermentation on leak scandal, triggering market panic, the VIX index soared 46% that day, and U.S. stocks hit the biggest single-day decline since the election last year. The three major stock indices fell more than 1.5%. After FBI former Director Comey came forward to clarify that he did not encounter any obstacle during the investigation, the market panic has eased, and U.S. stocks gradually rebound later. As of last Thursday, the Standard & Poor's 500 index and Nasdaq index continue to reach their new all-time high records. And the Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation held in China this month has attracted the world's attention. Chinese President Xi Jinping announced at the meeting that China will contribute an additional 100 billion RMB to the Silk Road Fund, and encourage financial institutions to conduct overseas RMB fund business with an estimated amount of about 300 billion RMB. In addition, the China Development Bank and the Export-Import Bank of China will set up special lending schemes worth 250 billion RMB and 130 billion RMB respectively to support Belt and Road cooperation on infrastructure, industrial capacity, and finance. From this angle, the Belt and Road Initiative has entered the implementation stage. It is not just an investment theme in the stock market in future, and we expect that companies with actual fundamental supports will benefit in long term. We also expect the implementation of the Belt and Road to have a positive impact on Singapore's future economic development. Singapore's Deputy Prime Minister Zhang Zhixian has expressed affirmation for the Belt and Road Initiative on the forum held by the NUS East Asia Institute on the 24th of this month. He believes that this initiative promotes economic integration and infrastructure development and allows countries along the way to benefit from it. With this, we have to come to the end of this week's Market Watch. For more information on global equities, you may approach any representatives from PhillipSecurities. Please subscribe to us on PhillipCapital YouTube and Facebook for more Market Watch video. Thank you.